We're live, full effect. Oktane. Wait, let me run it back. Welcome. We're live in full effect. This is Oktane Minutes Podcast, episode 33. Trey. Understanding. And today, we will be coloring proper misnomer for what I'm gonna go lay down, but we are gonna be covering the song Monochromatic. What can be said? It's a song I produced. It's a beat I made 5 years ago, maybe. Probably that. I don't know. Maybe. Yo, what up? What up, Mikey? But song that I made, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. At around, I don't know, what do we call it? The time where, I don't know, pre-COVID maybe. Used like some gospel funk sample and the drums, you know, because I'm a drum machine user and a sampler. So I had this gospel sample and I just kind of chopped it up just in the perfect way. It just kind of fell into place. With a nice little gospel harmonization on it. And the song is just about, you know what I'm saying, dealing with your personal struggles and overcoming them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a day-to-day struggle song. It ain't a struggle sounding song, but it's a struggle song, meaning that, you know, you gonna overcome some stuff. There gonna be some things that you're gonna be facing, and you are going to successfully beat those odds, right? And you're going to be better for having those odds against you and defeating them. And that's the beauty of life, right? Beauty of life is having adversity. The hard times, the hard things in your life. You succeed from that because that's what makes life worth living. Even though, you know, they got people who feel like there is no meaning to it. It's just random occurrences. And you just deal with random occurrences until you are no longer here. I saw a thing about an alien. Alien said, oh yeah, there's infinite amount of universes. And everything happens at different times at once. So there's multiple copies of you. You know, I don't know how fake that is. But it's a good philosophy. But I believe that the one that you experience in your specific stream of consciousness, because I'm a firm believer of I'm a believer of one reality. You have one way to understand things. You have one reality, right? Yeah, there's people around you. There's other biological entities that surround you, but that's your perception. You feel things how you feel, either physically, mentally, emotionally, and that is indicative of how you gauge that, how you measure that, how you live in that, how you react. Your emotions could be, you could be a vat full of chemicals that just release at certain times because your brain and your body felt deemed appropriate to interact in such a way. Or it could be something even, it could be something of a more higher understanding than that. In psychology, in a field on which that you study an organ that you never get to see in true action. You know, a heart doctor can open your chest up, look at your heartbeat, and see if it's correctly moving in sync. But no one really understands a brain. Everybody will look inside of a head and say, well, interesting. What makes them think like that? But they never see it operating. Even though you've got trillions, if that. You've got millions of synapses firing at once. Me just doing this hand motion. You won't see it on the audio version, but me doing this back and forth hand motion, there's a lot of things firing at work, you know. The universe and man willing himself to be is an amazing thing, you know. Because at the end of the day, man, you're internalized. There is no higher power. You are the high power. You know? And it's up to you to will things. You stimulate life and matter. You make things come together. You make things, you know what I'm saying? Every day you wake up, you decide to build and or destroy. And a lot of times we spend time building on the poor part of land, the poorest parts, the unuseful, the unalike, the bad land, instead of finding the fertile land to plant your seeds. Why ask for flowers when you can get seeds and find fertile land to grow things that are proper and strong? Most people in their lifetime spend their life dealing with things that are not useful to them. They deal with bullshit and unmitigated desire that they can never sort out for their own. And that's weird, right? You know, and it's like one of them things to where it's like you're hardwired to dwell on negative shit. Maybe it's like a survival mechanism. You see something that's negative, meaning that it is out of place, not conducive to the attraction, then you're there, and then you're like, well, damn, I need to make sure that thing over there is not in place. It's not in place, so I gotta watch it, because if it does something else, I have to be even more cautious. I have to get away from it. When you could destroy it and or correct it and change its reality. Because there's only one reality. It's you and your body. And it's just you receiving information and dispelling information into a void of perception. Designed by who knows what. Designed by you. Sometimes you live in a world of madness and a world of unresolved things. And sometimes you live in a world of mystery. A lot of people live in a mystery world. A world where they let a magician, and not even a magician when I'm talking about a man who stands over a hat, pulls a rabbit and a dove and make fire, but you let people play illusions on your mind. You live in a world full of magicians who play tricks on you. And you choose not to pull the curtain back and analyze things for yourself. You let people lie to you. Or at least you don't check behind someone in a lie. People always make statements, and I'm not saying I'm a skeptic, because I'm really not. I am a true believer. I just believe in different things. I've never been a skeptic, but I've always been a scientist. I can't be skeptical when I can always go and just outright analyze. If I have a question, I'm going to ask. And if I don't like the answer, I'm going to go research. Because sometimes when you research, and let's go on the researching things, you don't research to stop to the perceived conclusion that you have. You find the answer that you were looking for. Then you go find the counter answer. You go find the alternative thought, the alternative process on which the answer was derived from. You find derivatives, right? Then you want to find, what's the derivative? You want to find the counterbalance, the counterweight. And then you want to find something in the middle. That may be the truth. Truth is a powerful thing. It's true power. Being a person who's of truth. There's things that I know about people that they don't think I know about them. And that's just by looking in their eye. That's by just talking to them. Sometimes the shit that ain't said is the shit that you get. Like it's all over their face. You smell it. It's pungent. It's in the air. It's funky. It's giving and telling. But your everyday life, man, it's colorful. Are you going to let people color you in one color? Or are you going to draw from the palette and see what goes together? Because the color combination connects the universe, you and your reality. There's multiple universes. That's the best part. When I get that, when I'm drawing from this one reality, right? Every reality of the 7 billion people, maybe now, officially, 7 billion people on the planet. Everybody has one reality. Those one reality out of the 7 billion that are known, all multiple universes. And all those multiple universes have different perceived notions of things. Food tastes the way it tastes to you. But you can't be in someone's brain because it's an alternate dimension with a different set of rules. You can't be in their brain to see how food tastes. You know how your food tastes, but you don't know how they perceive food. Some people say that they see sound and color at the same time. Some people just see sound or hear sound. Some people can hear sound and see color. That's Vasily Kandinsky. He was a famous painter. I'm a painter myself. I painted that thing right there. For those of you who are not listening to the audio. It's a wonderful world we live in. Strange world we live in. And this song kind of depicts that. I've ceased to do lyric breakdowns. I might do a lyric breakdown now, but I'm not. I don't know. I might do it. But we only got so much time on this video clip show. Shout out to Opus Pro. Y'all are pros. But in reality, and escaping and defeating adversity, it's just you. All in all, it's just you. You are God and you are devil. You know? And it's just everything around you. You know, you're either going to deal with fire or you're going to deal with light. You're going to deal with darkness, you're going to deal with light. And shit. You know, you just kind of look down at the ground and some people just shrug their shoulders. I don't know what to do. This world is awfully strange. But it's only if you let it be strange. It's strange because you decide not to know. But the world is also beautiful when you decide to study it and analyze it. The world can be yours when you decide to conquer it. The world is everything and nothing. A man who has a good concept of how his world went was Mike Tyson. A lot of people said that. A lot of people have this really positive notion saying that he went out. He did his thing as a warrior. Other people said that he was not the warrior. He shouldn't have been in there. I'm of the camp that I wish that there was a lot more in that match. I wish they were really going for it. That was not befitting of a main event. I put that more so on Jake Paul. That, he wanted to give a legend, and I just feel like he wanted to give a legend a payday. Somebody he loves and respects, or somebody that he was just playing it back forward to because he has a promotion. And I think he was trying to leverage that for a Canelo fight, when really Jake Paul should have just went and reached out and fought top 20 guys. Got on network TV, ESPN, and fought went up through the ranks, go up through the hard way. Sometimes you can't Sometimes you can't nerf the system because of your fame and notoriety. Can he box? Yeah. Is he elite? It's still up in the air. He was fighting MMA guys. But you know what? I can't be a judge because I'm not in that ring. But I will tell you this. I'm not afraid to get in there. As everybody knows, I do professional wrestling. Not the same thing. And I do practice martial arts. But I am also open to fighting tough men contests. I'll go through the ranks. I'll fight a tough man. I don't care. And I will succeed. I don't have that fear in my heart. But in Mike Tyson's explanation via Twitter and or Facebook, he was on his deathbed, unbeknownst to the world, that he was dealing with a serious health issue. He had the ulcer and it was really bad. Worse than what people perceived or let on. And he said he was more blessed to be alive to get in the ring to do that. If Mike Tyson says that, he still struggled with some health issues and he still wanted to get in there, that's on him. He's a grown man. He has nothing. Mike Tyson really had nothing to prove. He had his everyday struggles, his lifestyle. He defeated his adversity. He became the first unified champion. He did it as a young kid, beating grown men. And you can't do nothing but take your hat off of respect for that. I don't think anything could destroy his legacy. We've seen him hit the highest of highs, and we've seen this man in real time hit the lowest of lows. And him living and dying, his fame and notoriety at this point is not important to him anymore. His family, his wife, his kids are important. So, that's a highly respected thing for him. And, what up, Gifted? And, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? If he's content, we got to be content with it. We have to accept what he chose to do. He chose to live that colorful life. Now he chooses to be monochromatic. He wants to live in one color. He's just waiting to go into the great beyond. So, all in all, he got his payday. We have to be happy for him because he's happy. We can't be mad for the man. Even though, as fans and as people who want it, because time is precious too. I'm not negating our time because, me sitting for 4 hours looking at that shit. There was maybe 2 good matches on there. I mean, the YouTuber first match was okay. And the girls match, the Seriano match versus Taylor was great. That Ramos and Barrios match was sublime and superb. And hopefully those 4 boxers can go on to create a better, a strong career. But yeah, man. So the shout out to the Saba Sun family. You guys know who you are. I shouted y'all out. I don't have the list, and I don't want to leave nobody out. So shout out to the Saba Sun crew. Hopefully in due time, me and Grizzly Savage will be doing the podcast called Secret Base, where we're covering worldwide chaos. We're covering our group stuff and plan for the future. I'm gonna update the equipment, I promise you. It's not gonna just be some cell phone shit, but right now we doing it raw from the mud. You know what I'm saying? We getting it from the mud. But yeah, here's the acapellas. And yeah, so Video World, I'll see you soon on the other side. And yeah, enjoy the song. This is Monochromatic. It's already on my on all the social media, so like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, you take care. Peace.
Verbalize it with colorful wild shit. Wars around logic. Navigate hardship. Capsize the trap lives. White and black vibes. Ominous you don't see in. You're always creeping. The legacy you're leaving, beginning with spite, not on your life. Think this the end, but karma is weird. Be divine with your sins, unusual. Maybe not the coolest show. Trust that. Watch how you react. Simple as that, kid. No need to be dramatic, given automatic hate and all of that. Play so many hands, then fall back. Chaos and all that, can't sit out here. Out of your fears, don't fake it, lean in. On the flip side, see how it was then. Forks in the road, choices, they never end. Selfish of myself when I don't owe help. Know your mental health, things fall apart. A broken heart, pieces are mounted that, about that. Walls is closing in, the frame of time is rolling. Watch the thunder, sit back, good times come at that. Deeds of the beautiful, see where I'm moving to. Fortunes of another day, be the most true, but works, belief in self, all together now. Figure how, don't defile your frame. Stand tall, however the chips fall. Proceed, agreed, and needs of all others. Smothered by the outside and the physical. Don't forget to be original. All of its miracles, just hold fast. Don't let things go past. Recognize the contrast and the act. Verbalize it with colorful wild shit. Wars around logic, navigate hardship. Capsize the trap lives, white and black vibes. Ominous, you don't see in. You're always creeping. The legacy you're leaving, beginning with spite, not on your life. Think this the end, but karma is weird. Be divine with your sins, unusual. Maybe not the coolest show. Trust that. Watch how you react. Simple as that, kid. No need to be dramatic, given automatic hate and all of that. Play so many hands, then fall back. Chaos and all that, can't sit out here. Out of your fears, don't fake it, lean in. On the flip side, see how it was then. Forks in the road, choices, they never end. Selfish of myself when I don't owe help. Know your mental health, things fall apart. A broken heart, pieces are mounted that, about that. Walls is closing in, the frame of time is rolling. Watch the thunder, sit back, good times come at that. Deeds of the beautiful, see where I'm moving to. Fortunes of another day, be the most true, but works, belief in self, all together now. Figure how, don't defile your frame. Stand tall, however the chips fall. Proceed, agreed, and needs of all others. Smothered by the outside and the physical. Don't forget to be original. All of its miracles, just hold fast. Don't let things go past. Recognize the contrast and the act.